Hello there, YouTube. Welcome to this beautiful 62 degree Monday, what are we? 19th or something like that? I believe so. But, 47 degrees first thing this morning. It was flat cold. I had the windows open in the bedroom. Just let the fresh air, let some natural air come rolling through. Man, when I first got up, it felt good though. It was refreshing. Fog was so thick you couldn't see from the porch to the barn out there. And everything's wet. You'd think it rained. The fog was that thick. Everything's wet. But enough about the weather. It's Monday. Got to go to the JOB and start a new week. All right. It's beautiful and mostly sunny, mostly cloudy. Yeah, I guess probably mostly cloudy. But there's blue out there.
Yeah, I like the blue.
And it's 66 degrees.
Much warmer than it was at the house.
Yeah, feels nice. Feels very good.
It is.
Mama?
Yes, I have.
Let's start this week off. That Monday done slipped around on us again.
Yeah, she's kind of sneaky.
Yeah, sneaky. But anyway, have yourself a wonderful Monday, and I'll see you as the day goes on.
All right.
All right, Mama. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now. Well, look at that. It's a crooked dirt spider. The spiders on there all crooked. This is the dirt spider. He's alive and kicking. And oh, I need reverse, not forward. But yeah, you hear the pump running? Oh. This is the one that I took the pump that I took apart was out of this one. Looking for that chirping sound. Because this one, anyway, I didn't have time on, oh yeah, here the pump just running. And I checked the pump, the high-low settings, which is normal high-low settings, like spiders have always been. The 24s have got a different procedure. It's actually easier because you don't have to set things up quite as much as you do with these, because you have to physically put it in the low setting and then high setting and tell the computer this is low, this is high. I didn't pay because the numbers in the older spiders, the numbers were kind of relative to where it was. These use it's like a 4-digit number or something, you know. Seems it's random, and even if you look in the book, it tells you, look, do not use these numbers as a reference. You know, it's just something that the computer sees. You know, it's not, every spider's not going to be the same. Yeah, buddy. I think I took this thing for a pre-UVI test ride. Pretty sure I did. And yeah, it had no rear suspension. Well, it had suspension, but the airbag wasn't keeping the ride height where it needs to be. That's some great big old shields people put on these things. Too big of a shield is almost not like a motorcycle anymore. I would look at like a Road King shield and go, that's not a shield I'll be using. I'll be bobbing that thing way off. Somehow or another, that big old thing, you get plenty of roll that comes around it. You get air that comes up, you know, from like between the tank and the forks. And it comes in and hits your, you know, your chest vents and stuff. So on a hot day, it's great. But then when it's pouring down rain, it doesn't seem to come up and get you. I don't know. And even with crazy headwinds, you don't get head buffeting, and you know, a lot of just standard shields. Well, Kelly's Flirty is an example. When I rode that thing home, there's quite a bit more head buffeting out of hers than on the Road King. But for her, she's shorter, you know, statue wise, so she it's perfectly fine for her. We haven't done much freeway stuff, but we've done a few jaunts just to see how she feels with it, and they're perfectly stable going down the road. It's got all that RDRS stuff, so it's like a Spyder. It's pretty hard to fly a wheel or do anything weird with it. Doesn't have any DPS, no power steering or anything, but it's like riding a motorcycle with training wheels on the back. They're actually quite fun to ride. I like Spyders. You know, they're different. Is it the same as a motorcycle? No. But when you're out riding them, you forget you're not on a motorcycle. You just forget. You're just out for the ride. Doesn't matter whether it's a conventional trike or a backwards trike. All's good. You're still out riding a, you know, uncaged vehicle down the road. Conventional trikes just flat down feel like you're on a motorcycle. It's just the way you turn and stuff is different. But again, same thing. You just you forget. I just jump from one to the next and just literally never get a thought. I feel like I'm just out riding a motorcycle kind of a feeling. Bump. It's a nice cool day. Nice day for Rick to be out here roaming around. You know, it's actually kind of a rare thing that I would just happen to come through at the same time he's out here walking around, you know. So when I do catch him, that's a pretty good chance, or pretty good deal. Play the lottery that night type of thing, you know. Really nice out here. 70 degrees. It just feels absolutely perfect out here. Simply wonderful. Yeah, I think I rode it after I put the sprockets and stuff on it. It was pretty much unrideable before. So I got another Spyder that was traded in. I think it made it to the shop on Friday or Thursday, and then Friday it was officially traded in. Well, it wouldn't start. So they said it was a brand new battery it just got from us. Well, it's a brand that not only we don't sell, we couldn't sell. You have to be that company to sell it. And so when you hit it, it's like it either click or go, you know, you get the relay clicking thing. And so I rode over, put it on the, we tried several times, tried to put it on the, or I did put it on the BMW charger, and initially it had like 10 amps going to it. It was like 2 or 3 minutes. I look and it was like 6.5. You know, they'll usually, when they're low, they'll get down to, you know, like 1.5 amps, and it'll just hang at that and just it just goes into a kind of a slow charge at that point. And I don't know, it's about an hour later, I look at it, it's at 0.3, and I'm going, yeah, this battery's done. When they charge really fast, that's just a telltale sign that the health is gone. So this was on Thursday. It wasn't no RO on it or nothing, you know. So anyway, I just shoved it off to the side and said, you know, it's not a you know, a Yuasa battery, you know, an approved battery by BRP. So anyway, just assumed it needed a battery. Again, I'm just quick little touches here. And then I get this note that they checked the oil and it was low, and they added oil that may be overfilled with oil. So I go, So I go and check it. Yeah. So I load test the battery first, and it's absolutely perfect voltage, 100% health, 100% charge. I go, that's why the BMW charger went to 0.3 so quick, because it was just a surface draw that it had from trying to start it. And so anyway, I finally get the thing going again, and it just whoa, just like really dragging. Really, I mean really. So it's really laboring to turn over. So I get her running, just let her sit there and idle. Yeah, it's a quart or more over. It's really high. It's the classic thing. When you open that seat and you look down there where your dipstick is, this is on RTs. F3s, I think it's underneath the lid. So when you lift the lid on a F3, the checking procedure is a big caution thing. You can't miss this thing. On an RT, it's literally staring you in the face. It tells you to check the oil. You must drive it 9.3 miles, 15 kilometers. Put it on a flat surface, let it idle for 10 minutes, and shut it off, and within 2 minutes, check and make, adjustment if needed to the oil. Yeah, it was way up there. Way up there. So somebody comes down, and I think it was a salesman, says it's ours, and he puts the little caution tape thing on there. We have different ones. There's like Kawasaki tape we've been using here lately, and other ones are just caution. It looks like police tape, they'll border something off. We flag them. That tells sales and service that this is a used bike, and we don't take that thing off until it's done. And that way somebody doesn't grab it thinking it's done. Don't ever take that thing off until you have turned the RO in, you've test ridden it and everything else. Because a salesman may come down there, start that thing up and drive off, and you don't have oil in it or something, something horrible like that. So anyway, today I knew, because I found out late Friday, to put the tape on it. So I drug it off my main rack, took this one off my Spyder rack, and hey, see this guy? And put that one, the trade-in, on there. And let it sit there and run to the fan cycle and dump the oil. It took 3 pans. Well, it was 2 on the engine side. The clutch, it was like half a pan. The engine side will definitely fill the pan up. Well, I knew in advance it was going to do that, so I had an extra pan ready. Well, look at all that wind from the storm this weekend. Blew everything around. I just ran over a water bottle. I thought I was going to split it. I think I walked around this thing once before, but we'll do it again just for the heck of it. It's in gear, but park brake it won't go. So anyway, on the engine side, that pan, it was filling up quite quick. So before it got too full, and if I move it real fast, it'll splash out, I slid the next pan in. Yeah, there was 6.5, maybe 7 quarts in that thing. The bare minimum, it was 1 quart over. And that's just literally the most classic thing ever with these. Because people check them when they've been sitting, and then they're cold. So despite the sticker that tells you how to check the oil, they'll check it when it's cold. The tank is on the back side of the engine. All that oil drains out of the tank and sitting in the sump. And it takes about a quart, sometimes a little bit more, to get it on the full mark. Then they take it off and drive it down the road. Luckily, it wasn't driven, because it will push that oil up the dipstick hole and just send all that oil down the side of the motor. The scary thing is the exhaust header runs across there. You could literally catch this thing on fire. That's why there's a big caution. Read the dang sticker. It explains in detail. I get people, how do I check my oil? It's right there. It's in your manual. It's a big caution sticker right next to the thing saying use XPS oil. It's so simple. Kind of a pain in the butt. You got to ride it and stuff, but it's like, well, how do I know oil's in it? Tell them the same thing. Is it a big puddle on the floor? Because like 1 quart of oil will make the largest puddle. Did it smoke like a mosquito sprayer last time you rode it? No. There's oil in it. Go ride it. Anyway, I'm sure that crooked Spyder sticker will get promptly removed. I think everybody's walked by this thing and going, look, Spyder sticker's on there crooked. Yep, I know. I didn't put it on there. But this thing needs a underneath all that out in there, and a lot of stuff up front. It's clean. Doesn't have all the road grime and mud and rocks and everything else that's in there. All that's gone. It's got brand new rotors, front and rear pads, both sprockets, new belt. Yeah, it was expensive, really expensive. This thing needed a lot of labor time too. They're not a dirt bike. They're not a dune buggy either. So I didn't finish the story on the overfilled. We thought it had a bad battery. So today, I dumped the oil out of it, and I go up, and it's got the tape on it, so it's in the system. And so I go up, and I said, "Hey, there's no RO built for a UVI on this 21 chalk limited." And so they look and they go, "Well, it's not in the system." I said, "It's got to be in the system." I got told, so the service advisor dug a little deeper and says, "It's definitely not in there." So I got the salesman. He looks, well, in the trade, something didn't get signed, so they need the previous owner to sign something. So somebody got a little hurried in the process there and missed the signature. So it can't be in the system. If they put it in the system, literally it can be sold at that point. Well, it's not legally ours. I don't know what was signed, but it was something. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with yet another saga of something I worked on. But it's done now, other than getting up to somebody and having the craziest detail done ever. Because it's going to take a lot to make this thing look shiny. But it's there. I'm telling you, you can do it. I wouldn't make a practice of thinking, I can always get it clean and get them dirty. Because there's always a little something you can't get, But anyway, thanks for coming along for the rip. This is a 22 Spyder RT Limited. She's for sale. If you want to come back and look at her when she's clean, probably get a good deal on it, I would think. All right. Well, hello there, YouTube. I think the rains are coming back. As we get here and it's just windy as heck. Clouds are, well, not behind us, but all out towards the coast.
They're darker.
Yeah.
Clouds.
I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
I think so.
Tomorrow and Thursday, or tomorrow and Friday, one of the two.
I don't know.
Looks like the weekend should be okay for now.
For now.
I don't know. Things are switching around, being weird on us, so who knows? It's still, mid-August here. We're standing out here in like 69-degree weather.
Next week's going to be in the 80s.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hot, cold.
August isn't gone yet.
No.
Well, anyway, that was a fun day, fun ride. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Mom was busy at work. I was
always busy.
Running around doing different things. I was busy too. But I think on that, we're going to put her to a close.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have a wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you in the morning.
All right. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.